guess we'll go down the line, starting with Kedrick. How do you just kind of weigh what you guys were able to do today?
One more time?
How do you weigh just kind of what you guys were able to do today? How you guys were able to win this game?
Oh man, I think just us coming together and having a team effort is like, you know what I'm saying, that's the only way to win. You know what I mean? It took everybody to pitch in. Like, couldn't just be one person winning that whole game for us.
Like,
just trusting and believing in each other. And that's something that we've been talking about. It's about us. We knew coming in it was going to be a hostile environment against a good team. But if we did our job, we'd be able to come out victorious, and we were able to do so. Obviously, defense made some critical stops throughout the entire game, and we were able to finish it when it mattered.
Yeah, I would just say, piggyback off what they said, I think we executed great in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, special teams, we just capitalized off of each other. And that's just what this team is good at. We just, if one's down, the other one's going to lift them up, and then we're going to all respond together. And that's just what we did today, and we were able to execute.
For any of you guys, coach's message was bowl eligibility was at the end goal. You guys really responded that way today. It looked like you're playing for more than just. Any of you guys want to comment on that?
Yeah, no doubt. The goal isn't 6 wins at the end of the day. We're trying to win every game we play, and especially with the guys we play with, man. We love each other, we play for each other, and that's what you see out there. The passion, the intensity, it's because of the love we have for each other.
Can you talk about Chris Hudson and just the connection you guys have and what he was able to show him?
Yeah, Hunt's a dude. And he's been a dude since his high school days back in Cali, even his youth days. He's been, every time a play needs to be made, Ford's going to make it, no matter what the coverage is, no matter what the route is. He has that belief in himself, and we have that belief in him. So obviously you see the belief because Coach Deggy continues to call him his way, and he continues to make it pay dividends.
His catch on that 3rd and 19, you feel like that was kind of the moment that messed up you guys? How important was that?
Yeah, I think we had our struggles in the first half. We really did. We couldn't finish in the red zone, but like I said, that goes back to the team because defense kept us there the entire time. 2 turnovers against a really good offense. That obviously that's what shows at the end of the day on the scoreboard. But I do think that what got us going was a touchdown run by Ken, the 99-yard drive. That's what really sparked it in the second half.
Do you think the degree of difficulty for a lot of the catches in the league, a lot of those guys are tightly covered? How about the job of the receivers?
I've been saying we got the best receiver room in the country. And if people want to say the Big 12, I'll say the country. And you go down the list 1 through 8, even 1 through 10. And then obviously Bobby Wade's the leader of that all. So our receiver was special. Just ask the guy behind you, Trey Spike.
Dalton, the turnovers that you guys have in the first half, tell us about just kind of how that set the tone for you guys.
Yeah, I think, this team is really good at starting fast. So, that's one thing we wanted to jump on. And, first play of the game, I was able to tip the ball. And J. Mountain Cole was right there to, pick it off. And so I think, setting that tone was kind of like, we're here to play for something, more than just ourselves. And just like Noah said, 6 wins isn't enough, And then, Dansby had great coverage, or it was AG, I believe, on the corner route. And the quarterback threw it up, so I was able to, go and get that. But it was just a team effort because when you're applying pressure as a D-line, the quarterback gets frantic back there and, it makes things happen. So big shout out to the boys up front because, the DBs are nothing without them, and they played great today.
And they got the run game going in the first half. How were you guys able to make the adjustments and kind of counter the game?
Yeah, they have a great quarterback and receiver duo. So that was something we were, mainly focused on in the week. And so when they come out and, they're starting to run the ball, it's kind of you just got to hunker down and, execute your job more, be in the right gap. And we were able to sideline adjust and get it right.
Those 2 of the runs that counted for that, it was really just 2 runs, 39-yarder and 54-yarder. So was it as simple as that, just cleaning up those little areas to prevent those big plays?
Yeah, I would say that's all it was. And then, swarming to the ball and make sure we get as many guys around the ball as we can because he's a great running back. Tyree Walker, he's a big guy, so it takes more than one to get him down sometimes. So as long as we're swarming the ball and getting more guys around the ball, you get him down faster.
How did you feel to get the touchdown record?
I'm grateful. I really am. It's a tremendous honor, and I give all glory and praise to God. But we came to Cincinnati to get a win. That's what we did. So we're going home as a team.
Ken, what's it like for you to see Noah get that record?
Oh man, that's amazing. It's much deserved. You know what I mean? Like you see a guy like this, like bro, he the hardest working person I know. So for him to get the record, man, that's something he deserves.
Take us through your 50-yard touchdown run and what you saw there. And I think was it Chris Hunter that had the block?
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. I can't really take credit for nothing like that. You know what I mean? I don't think I got touched that run. Like I had the easy job. I should be thanking I should be interviewing the lineman for that. You know what I mean? But I do appreciate it.
So you guys have won 3 straight since the bye week. What has been important for you guys since those 2 tough losses?
I would personally say practice, and I would also say just building confidence. So, you build that confidence in practice with how you work and how hard you work. And so when the times get tough, it's a 2-minute drive and, we're up 6 and they need a touchdown, that's when you fall back on your training and preparation. And just, this team connection, I love these guys. It's my last year and, I wouldn't want to be on any other team. And, I'm trying to finish off the right way. We're going to go get 9 and then get 10.
Time for a couple more.
Well, with that being said, next week is your last home game at Arizona Stadium. How do you reflect on your career at Arizona and just some of the moments you've had in that?
Yeah, I'm very blessed. It was a journey to get where I am today. I sit back on it often, and I always say 23 was the most fun I've had, and I want this season to be the most fun I've had, and it is. This is a team. These are my guys, and we're gonna end it off right. Not just for me, but for the team and for Arizona. And so,
what does it say about you guys that you're maybe a couple plays away from being 9-1? What's the biggest difference between what you guys are doing this year compared to last year?
Yeah, the truth is the past doesn't matter. The past year don't matter, and those two tough losses don't matter at the end of the day. We are what we are, and we've embraced it. We've worked, we've learned from those tough losses, and we've been able to grow in many ways. And at the end of the day, what we told the team is just continue to believe in each other, continue to play for each other. And as a believer, you can't put a limit on what God's capable of. So you don't know what the future holds. As a believer, I don't know what His plan is, but His plan is He's never been wrong in my life, and I know it won't be wrong for this team.
All right, thanks, gentlemen.
Thank you guys.
thank you all.